first graph is very familiar. It looks like a reciprocal graph to me, so it'll be any number divided by x, like a 1 over x or 2 over x, a c over x. Graph B looks like a cubic, but it's not going up the page, it's going down, isn't it? So I'm going to say it's a negative cubic. Graph C is only positive, so we can only be dividing by, it's got that sort of reciprocalness in the first quadrant, but it's only positive values, so it looks like it's a 1 over x squared, or 2 or 3 or 4 over x squared, or some number divided by x squared. Graph D looks exactly the same as graph C except for upside down, so that's going to be some negative number divided by x squared. Graph E does look like an upside down version of graph A, so it's going to be a negative 1, 2 or 3 divided by x, a negative number divided by x. And graph F looks like a positive cubic, some positive number x cubed. So with that in mind, let's have a look at the question. So that first one, 2 divided by x squared, so it's a positive number divided by x squared. That's only really positive, isn't it? That definitely looks like a graph C to me. It's the only graph C that has all solutions are positive, as they would be with 2 divided by x squared. So I'm going to go with C. The next one, we've got a negative cubic, and there's only one graph that looks remotely cubic, and that's a negative cubic, and that's graph B. B is definitely negative. It's going to, the gradient's generally going down the page, and sort of next cubed. Yep, cubic. Yep. So I'm going to go with B for that one. And the last one looks like a reciprocal graph, but it's a negative number, so it's not going to be, it could have been type A, but it's been turned upside down, so I think the answer there is E. Alright, so a 1 over x shape that's been turned upside down is a negative number divided by x, which is what we have there, so that's graph E. Now it seems that a lot of students are just guessing at solutions, but this is something you could easily prepare in advance by having on your revision wall a few sketches of graphs and recognise the patterns. So no guessing necessary. And the answer, just check the answer, we got them right. Yep, CBE. You'll notice they're all B marks, so you either get them right or you get them wrong.